freedom. There are few words which call to the human heart, as does the word freedom. It echoes through the centuries and rings through the sacred corridors of the soul. It calls on the oppressed, the tortured, the captive, and bids them, seek me. Freedom is a state hard won and not easily maintained. It does not come to mankind by way of apathy or cowardice, nor can it, once secured, be perpetuated by recklessly abusing it. Those who desire a sure and lasting freedom must first have the determination and courage to merit the bestowal of that glorious gift. In the words of Thomas Paine, "Heaven knows how to put a proper price upon its goods, and it would be strange indeed if so celestial an article as freedom should not be highly rated." However, once a people has been given freedom at the hand of divinity, they must have the courage and determination unto morality and obedience to God. Freedom must be sacrificed for. We tend to think of armed battle when we think of sacrifice for freedom. We think of those who marched against the British. We think of those who died while fighting the Civil War. We think of the many millions who fought against the oppressive regime of Nazi Germany. We are remarkably quick to cite these examples, and rightfully so. Without such sacrifices of those past, there would scarce be a ray of freedom in all this blessed land. However, the call of the patriot is rarely a call to arms. A call to arms is in fact the last course a true patriot will turn to. In the words of George Washington, "As the sword was the last resort for the preservation of our liberties, so it ought to be the first to be laid aside when those liberties are firmly established." The patriot's call to arms is in reality only a more temporary and obvious form of the truly eternal call to the lover of freedom, the call to morality and virtue. With this truth in mind, another truth becomes clear. The patriot's battles do not begin or end on a field of war. The patriot's battles are daily battles, fought at all times and in all places. The modern youth who resist the temptations of his age, the parents who put away the pursuit of riches in order to spend more time raising a righteous family, the charitable religious leader, the honest businessman. These are as much patriots as those who fought the revolution, inasmuch as they are steadfast in all times. Otherwise, they are as the summer soldiers, and have no place in the hall of heroes. We continue at this very day in the fight for the freedoms we enjoy. None are exempt, and we must therefore decide where we will stand in our day. Not only are our civil liberties threatened, but the freedom of the very soul from the shackles of Lucifer, which freedom of soul lies at the very foundation of a free society. Our day is not an easy one to live in. The power of the aforementioned adversary tries to deafen our ears and blind our hearts to the good there is to be done, to the battles that have yet to be won, to the sacrifices we must make, for our freedom is at the stake. The common cause of true Americans has always been liberty and freedom. Let us unite under that cause and never forget the call we have to answer as patriots. We are all enlisted till the conflict is over. And thus it is for all those who love freedom.